Since the creation of the Northwestern football program in 1882, the Wildcats have reached double-digit wins in a single season just 4 times. The first occurred in 1903 when Walter McCornack's group ran roughshod through the Western Conference. It would be nearly a century before the 1995 team, led by an All-American linebacker named Pat Fitzgerald, would become the second ever to win 10 games. And now Northwestern has posted 2 10-win seasons in the past 4 years under who else but Pat Fitzgerald. Our training camp crew sitting down now with the top cat.
The head football coach of the Northwestern Wildcats, Pat Fitzgerald, is with us. Fitz, we want to ask you about your team, but we have to talk about the setting first. I mean, we have the skyline of the city of Chicago, Lake Michigan behind us. On the other side of the cameras here, we have cranes and construction noise and all that kind of stuff with the new indoor facility. What does all this mean for your program?
Well, it's a game changer. You know, you can obviously see the location, but more importantly, just for the day-to-day for our players. And it's going to impact all of our student athletes. It's going to impact our entire campus. But, yeah, this is as unique of a setting as you're going to see in college football from a practice facility. And once we get the new facility complete, the whole thing will be done. It's going to be really special.
Coach, compare this team physically to some of the teams you've had in the past.
You know, we're bigger. You know, there's no question. You guys probably saw that today. And, we've got a couple guys here at the end of camp that we're resting, but bigger, stronger, probably more explosive on the outside, both at receiver and DB. But, kind of like all these cranes, we're still a work in progress. We still got a lot of work to do between now and the opener, and I'm glad we don't play this Saturday.
What are some of the things that you need to work on that you want to get finished up before that opener?
Well, just the timing and the rhythm offensively to continue as we start to hone in, getting closer to game plan. Who are the pieces, how those pieces going to fit together with our passing game. It's no secret we've got to get better there to have more balance. Like the pieces outside, but now exactly how are we going to put them together? Defensively, we've just got to figure out our rotation. We talked off camera, Coach. I mean, this is as big of a group as we've had, maybe as fast. How do we put our sub packages together? Who are our key backups, and how we go from there?
You haven't played a lot of true freshmen in the years past. Is that changing? And if it is, who are some of the guys we might see?
Yeah, offensively, really like the camp that Ben Skoranek and Riley Lees have had out at wide receiver. I think both those young men have done a really nice job. That whole group of young D linemen, you saw them today. I mean, Miller, Carnifex, I could keep going. The list, it's pretty good. So, we'll put those pieces together. That's kind of what I was alluding to, exactly who we're going to play and how we're going to get them on the field.
Thorson, a year under his belt, had an opportunity to go back and watch, I'm sure, all the film and be coached. How have you watched him grow as a leader?
366 days. That's how, Howard. I mean, a year ago, yesterday, we named him the starting quarterback in 13 games of highs and lows, 10 big wins, 3 difficult losses. He addressed the team during training camp and talked about how we need to have better trust and how, he was real with his teammates. I need to play better for us to take the next step. As a young guy, I thought that was a pretty strong and bold statement in front of his teammates. That's how he's grown. I think he's taken responsibility. His confidence is up. And I think he looks at Matt Alviti and gets excited too, because we've got a pretty good 1-2 punch. You saw Matt today. Definitely healthier. You can see him running around, more athletic compared to where he was. He looks like he did when he was in high school. And we're all really excited for Matt. And unfortunately, over my 10 years, we've played 2 quarterbacks, some by choice, some by necessity. Matthew's put himself in position to be a productive player for us this year.
Fitz, this was a 10-win team a year ago. You bring back a lot of experience, and yet you go through the top 25 polls. I'm not sure I've seen you ranked in any of them. You're certainly not in the AP poll or the coaches poll. What do you make of that?
Well, that's nothing new. It's pretty much par for the course with us. And, I think our off-season narrative was probably based on our last game, and our game's probably then against Iowa and Michigan, and that's fair. And I think the best part about preseason rankings is they don't matter here starting on Saturday. It matters what you go out and earn and how you end up playing. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves in the first month, and we've got to come out of the gates fast.
Northwestern head coach Pat Fitzgerald. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks. Hey, lunch is on the way, guys. Get ready for some pizza. Get ready for some pizza. Just open a little later.
Thin crust.
Thin crust. I heard the request at kickoff luncheon, so it's coming your way.
You're so soft. New York style thin crust.
I would prefer deep dish.
Squares, no triangles. It's Chi-Town. Come on. Chicago's Big Ten team, buddy.
Square thin crust is good, too.
Stop. Just stop. Reverend, take us out of here.
Please.
Thank you, Fitz.
Thanks. Go Cats.